Welcome to my channel. This is the Braumeister 10 liter. It arrived from Germany yesterday. I'm going to do an unboxing video for you to show you what it's like to take it out of the box and to put it together. And in the future I hope to make videos showing you how I brew with this and maybe some other improvements that one could make. So here we go. Braumeister 10 liter. It arrived from FedEx. Took about 4 weeks to get from More Beer From You. I ordered directly from them. More Beer also sells this device, and you can get it sometimes on their deal of the day for a really good price, but they didn't offer the 10 liter, they offered the 20 liter for that. But I really wanted the 10 liter for the kind of beer making that I'll be making. So this is what it looks like. If you order it from More Beer From You, you're ordering directly from Braumeister, so you can actually pick up the jacketed collar too. You can't buy the 10 liter thermal jacket from More Beer. So let's see. Pretty dusty, but that's it. Nothing else left in the box, just kind of the casing. I know from reading other reviews, people had issues with it being damaged when it was shipped all the way from Germany. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's just a little dusty. I'll go get a rag to clean that up. So that looks much better. So Braumeister 10 liter, it's obviously smaller than the 20 liter, but it can fit on a stovetop, maybe under your hood for your cooking vapors, and then that way your whole house doesn't smell of beer. And also the size, for me, I'm the only person consuming beer in the house, so I didn't want 20 liters of beer. 10 liters was more than enough to finish in 2 months' time. So the lid is attached with these zip ties. I feel like inside we'll get the rest of the parts. The electrical cord. This was designed to operate in Europe, so what you get is a C13 computer power plug and then a grounded European standard plug for 220. This is not going to work for me. People cut this off and put another connector on, but actually what I'm going to do is do a NEMA 6-20 plug. They sell them online for the computer connection. And then I'm going to take that to a 2-pole 240 outlet from my panel. It's actually pretty close to the kitchen. I guess the main point is you need 240 for this to operate. So inside we've got some of the bits. Take those out. So the lift bar for the malt pipe. This is the rest for the malt pipe. I'll show you that couple measurements that I wanted to take to see how tall the entire assembly is when you've lifted it out, the malt pipe. That was something that I didn't see online. This is what holds down the malt pipe, your nut, your instructions manual. This is the same for the 10, 20, or 50 liter. So if you can find these online, you can start reading up or just understand what you're looking at. One of the top screens. the bits for the lid and for the sides of the malt pipes, and I'll put those on and show you what they look like. 2 fine mesh screens. Then we'll pull the malt pipe out. Here's what the malt pipe looks like. You've got the silicone seal on the bottom, and as of right now, no posts for when you're lifting it up. Just a couple pieces of cardboard and a couple pieces of metal. So actually, as I've been lifting this up, there's been a couple metal flakes that have come off. Obviously you'll want to do a cleaning before you start brewing anything, but yeah. The inside looks like you got your 2 pump exits, your center post, and then your temperature measurement, and then of course the electric heating element. On the bottom, you've got your controller and where the plug goes in right here. In addition to that, you've got your pump, and this is for the heating coil and the thermocouple. And obviously you can unscrew the pump to clean it. I'll probably do that before I start doing anything. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. I'll assemble the lid and the side posts and then get some measurements. Alright, here's the malt pipe assembled. The one measurement that I really wanted to get was when you're brewing, obviously it's pushing the beer out of the malt pipe and then flowing over into the side. But when you're done, you use the lift, you lift it up, and then you use this, and you rest it on it to let it drain. Obviously when it's full of liquid, it's going to be a little bit more balanced than this is. But I wanted to get the measurement of how tall this is, because for my hood, it's not really that, you know what, this will stabilize it. Boom. So anyway, I'm going to get that measurement that I wanted to get on how tall everything is once you lift the malt pipe off. So theoretically, okay, we're done with our brew. We've made our wort, we're going to go into the boil, but first we want to lift the malt pipe out. And now if you're operating underneath a stovetop, this height might not be good for you. So I'm going to go get a measuring tape, see how tall it is. So I get a little bit under 23 inches or 58 centimeters. That might work for you, that might not. Typically, once you're done doing the mash, you can either sparge or not sparge. But if you are going to sparge, you'll probably have to have a little bit of a height above that to get it to work. The only thing really left to assemble is the lid, which is pretty self-explanatory. This little knob, which is higher than the original Braumeister, goes onto here, and then there's a washer underneath. I'll have to read the directions to see which side they want the washer on, but for now, put it there. So anyway, yeah, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Thermal jacket, attaches with Velcro. And this is really just used to make sure that the boil is a lot more robust while you're brewing. If you watched any YouTube videos from like Charlie Bamforth on Beersmith, or really any other brewing video that talks about the boil, you kind of need to know that a good vigorous boil is what drives off a lot of the volatiles in the beer. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I was wondering how that went on, but yeah, it just goes over everything, and then there's Velcro in the back, so pretty easy to remove, and you don't have to try and slip it over. So anyway, that's the 10-liter Braumeister. If you follow the channel, you'll probably see me brewing a couple beers with it. Like to make a variety of beers like IPAs, stouts, sours, and really anything else depending on the season. So yep, that's it. Thanks for watching.